And welcome back, everybody, to episode 20, I think, of Pokemon Platinum. Got What a Geek and Brandon here again, and, oh no, we got into a battle! Whoa, you startled me. Well, we may as well battle.
Yep, that's how that works. He
Yep.
startled me. Well, we better battle.
Well, isn't that how Canadian law works? If you startle Her Majesty, then she beats the shit out of you?
Oh yeah, because Her Majesty could beat the shit out of you.
Yeah? She's pretty badass.
She's like 1,000,000 years old.
Do you have any idea how much she can bench, bro?
Yeah, like probably like a full biscuit.
Into her mouth?
Yeah.
I don't have anything that can take out rock, do I? I mean,
My pride has Rock Smash.
Oh, that's a good point, yep. I was gonna say Badoo, but...
Your Onix is better than their Onix, but they're probably gonna mate because it's a man.
It's at least 8 times the size of yours.
So how do Onixes fuck?
I think we've been over this.
They
Have
jab their
we?
horns together.
Maybe.
Does one just, like, shove its entire body down the other one's throat?
I imagine it's more like a cunnilingus thing where one grabs the tail end of the other and vice versa.
Oh.
I think that they reproduce by one lets go of the final rock on its link, and then so does the other one, and then they conjoin, and then rocks start gathering together and make a new Onix.
I think that it's like an Ouroboros, but with two of them. So they're eating each other's tails, and they turn into a wheel while doing that, and they roll off into the sunset, and then a stork comes by with another Onix. I'm sorry, with an egg of another
It's
Onix.
a really strong stork.
Yeah.
Wait, why do Onyxes have to lay eggs and then out pops another Onix? Why don't they just lay an egg, it breaks open, and then there are a bunch of rocks just laying there?
I don't know. Pokemon
You could
doesn't make much
you
sense.
could easily forge a fake Onix hatching. Make a plaster of an egg, fill it with rocks, break it open, and say, "Hey, I birthed an Onix."
No, that's what happens when the birth is like a failure. The egg like cracks and all the rocks just kind of pour out all apart from each other.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's an Onix
I was
miscarriage.
gonna say
Oh, God.
miscarriage jokes with the Pokemon Platinum crew.
Please subscribe.
Can't wait to name this episode.
Onix miscarriage.
Yeah. I can call it a miscarriage of justice. With
Do you-
miscarriage in parentheses.
Name these episodes or no?
What? I'm going to
Name-
start. Why the fuck
Oh.
not? What'll I have called the last episode? I don't know.
The miscarriage of my pride.
5Ds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
the last episode's gotta be called 5Ds.
Yeah, the last episode can be called 5Ds. Great, you're making my job easier for me in editing. I'll hear this and remind myself. Whenever I go through an editing, I have to make little footnotes on the timeline for things to remember. I'll have to make a little footnote there that says change the name of the sequence to 5Ds. I'll just start putting in explosions and shit. Why not?
Now put in a GIF of why not.
Fuck. Where am I gonna find a GIF of why not? I'm probably gonna
It
find.
probably exists on the internet, but
You
if
know what?
not, just
You're
put
right.
a JPEG.
All right, I'll have him peeking off in the corner of the screen or something. No, I
And
don't
make
wanna-
it specifically a JPEG. I don't want any transparency behind the picture.
All right, it'll be a fucking JPEG then.
Definitely last episode I want to see when we bring up dueling on bicycles. I want to see that edited in.
So basically, what you're telling me is later in this week when I edit this episode, I'm gonna have edited that episode, get to this one, and then you're like, go back and do something in that episode.
Yeah.
Fuck! If you're gonna tell me to do something in an episode, at least tell me when you want it to happen so I can put the footnote at the moment and go back later.
And
We
it's
hikers
like,
are big-hearted guys. Losing doesn't bother us.
Are you sure you meant to say hearted?
Is that not what he said?
I think he may have meant to say that he has a big dick.
A big D? 5D? 5
Big
Ds?
5Ds.
5 Ds?
No,
Miscarriage.
in this episode,
Na na na.
So yeah, that's the main entrance.
I just want, whenever anybody says 5Ds, I want it to just appear.
5 dicks?
No, 5, no. just like a 5 and a D.
Logo.
5Ds.
5, like, for me to type 5Ds.
No, I want 5 individual, like the letter D, to just appear on the screen. They
And
don't
ha-
have to be together. I just want them to appear. Every time somebody says 5Ds.
So they can be scattered around the screen.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yep.
Do you have any idea? If I do that, it will elongate the episode, the editing process of the episode, by genuinely 2 hours. I'd have to position each one, try to find clever spots. Oh my god.
Hell, I'd do it if I had a good way of running Premiere.
I can do it. Fuck.
Don't do it. It's too much work.
No,
Should
for the
I
rest of the
should I
playthrough,
just
we
put the
just start
faces
saying
of the 5Ds from the show?
That would be good. That would be good.
All right, I'll do that.
By the way, check your TMs. If you don't have Flash, then you may find yourself like
Yeah, I
struggling to find it.
Oh,
Look, it's
I'll have to check.
Bronzor.
And his is better than mine, and by his I mean the caves.
Wait. Bronzor
Cave,
is-
Cave Johnson's Bronzor.
why
It's
does
a man
Bronzor have a
cave.
gender?
Where's
does-
the?
Why doesn't Bronzor have a gender?
'Cause it's a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, you have Flash. It's
All Pokemon
TM.
are things.
Oh, why the hell is it a TM?
because you would want to get rid of it at one point, wouldn't you?
Give it to the egg.
Mix. Fuck.
Give it to Badoo, by the way, because if you're gonna have it for an HM slave only, then similar principle.
I'm gonna replace it at some point. Bronzer, maybe. Yeah, fuck it, Bronzer. He's reflective.
No, it's Bronzor. If it was Bronzer, it would be that thing that, like, New Jersey dudes put on themselves.
But how do you pronounce the thing that you look into and it reflects your image back at you?
A
A
mirror.
So use that last sound and
Bron-
put it to Bronzer.
Bronzor. I'm not gonna
Mirzor.
call it
Mirror.
Bronzer.
Mirror.
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 Mirror. Rah!
Our show has integrity.
Please subscribe.
By the way, Brandon, that the 5Ds thing, I'm not making that retroactive to the previous episode because I don't fucking hate myself.
But you just said 5Ds.
I know.
You do it to this episode anyway.
I'm doing it to this episode and only this episode. All right. Do I just keep going north?
Yes, I believe it turned left at some point. Or no, keep going north, and if you can turn right at all, do so.
Okay. Is this a maze?
Kind of. It's mostly just the same pattern
It
of
just kind of looks like
environment. Also, use your repel.
That's a good idea.
Oh, and switch Bronzor to either Kricketune or Onix, so you don't have to run into too many Pokemon because of the levels.
That's right, yeah.
Sorry, what did you
Yeah.
say, Brent?
Just put Badoo up front.
Best idea.
Do is put egg up front.
Well, at least egg can't take damage. It's just an egg.
It's a good point. Really, I should just take a team of eggs to the Elite Four. You
can't beat
Oh,
them
right,
and
it's
they
not
can't beat
medicine.
you.
I'm dumb. Repel.
You would be like invincible, but you wouldn't be able to beat them either.
That's fine.
Let me actually go look up a map for Wayward Cave, because it may benefit us
Carry on
greatly.
my wayward cave. Ah, escape rope.
Escape rope.
Yeah, escape rope.
Now we're probably going the wrong way.
Yeah, fuck
If
the
you
police.
if you take a right, then you go down a bit. There's another rock smashable rock to the south.
Ooh,
I
people.
believe past these two.
Okay, so I fight these?
Yes,
All right.
and it is a double battle unless you want to talk to them to their sides.
Dun dun dun.
I can dooble boodle.
Can you though?
Boodle.
Dun, 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 dun.
What every good picnic needs is a cute setting, good food, and a fun battle.
Hey, who are you?
When did you get here? Huh? Are you lost too? No? It doesn't matter. Let's have a quick Pokemon battle. Because I want to be lost and defenseless.
Picnicker Anna. Send out Hoot Hoot.
So I do have an emergency bottle of wine here for when this game drives me to drink, and it'll probably be the fucking spelling that does it. Or
I'm
rather,
pretty
their
sure.
use of question marks in not questions.
I think it's actually just gonna be with the 5Ds.
Use Rock Throw.
Fuck you,
on,
Brandon.
Use Rock Throw or Rock Tomb on Hoot Hoot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, na. Crazy Taxi, am I right, fellas? Yeah. I barely played that game.
It's the only thing people know from Crazy Taxi.
Is yeah.
Yeah.
And
You're dead.
the guy's hair, that one guy's hair.
Yeah. Well, okay, and BD Joe because he made it into some of the Sega party games.
Hey, Brandon, what's it feel like to be wrong?
You're gonna be dead.
Nuh-uh, because I'm switching.
I'm gonna throw out Cricketoon. Woo, great.
Yeah, and I'll win. Watch how much I'm gonna win. Cricketoon's like my heavy hitter.
Oh yeah. Oof, what a heavy hitter.
Brandon, can you prove otherwise 10 minutes
What a
ago?
Heavy Hitter is my other name. I'll have you not use that in vain. Thank you very much.
I'll use whatever names I want in vain.
What do you use to hit hard?
My dick.
Oh.
The 5Ds.
Ew, clever girl.
I was waiting for someone to say it. I mean, it's basically required at this point. Now, what a geek. I'm gonna have to get you to send me a picture of the 5Ds, because I don't know who the fuck they are.
Just look it up on Google. The 5Ds.
5Ds. Images.
Oh, hold on. What move?
One of the
I'm
most
learning
common
payback.
images of 5Ds was also the Canon camera.
Oh, there's a Canon camera called that?
5DS or something like that.
That one doesn't count.
5Ds.
Okay. What move is this? Payback. User can use this attack after its foe attacks. His power is doubled.
If the user can use it after it, so it doesn't delay his attack. Rather, it relies on the user's speed. And with Drifloon being fast, it may not be able to, or decently fast now that I think about it. But even then,
I should probably learn this. This seems a lot better than Astonish.
it could be. But Astonish does give you same type attack bonus.
Fuck Astonish.
All
Astonish
right,
is
fair.
30. Fuck the police. This one's 50, and it can do double if I'm slow.
Actually, Astonish would have done 60 damage. Or
Isn't stab
I can
1.5 times?
I can math. 45. Never mind.
What's it like to not be as good at me as me at?
It's like I'm
Right?
Brandon all over again.
What's good about being not as good as me?
As good.
It's like I'm Brandon.
Yeah.
Now, did you want an image of like just all their faces, or do you want a background to it, or what?
Full body image of
I
all
just
the
need
5Ds.
I just need the faces. So if it is a full picture with the background and everything, then I'm just gonna crop out their heads. Preferably a very high quality large picture so that the heads at least look good.
Well, they're not gonna look good. It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's a good
Nothing
point.
in that show looks very good.
God fuck.
Uh,
Fuck.
God fuck.
Okay, hold up.
You can't God fuck.
I found a great ball in this room.
God fuck.
If you found, that's where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know where you are.
Hold on, I need to just do another rappel real quick. Okay.
Go back left and go down. There should be take the first down you can go to.
Okay.
There you go. There's a rock, smashable rock. And from there, it's pretty much a straight shot. You just follow the path, and once you reach a crossroads that has you go up or down, go
Okay. Up it is. Up.
I'm getting a call. 1 second.
I don't believe you. You remember when that was the thing people would say? And by people, I mean us. Because people would talk about Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you people still talk about Justin Bieber, but I haven't
People
heard of
still
him
talk about the Justin
recently.
Bieber movie.
We still talk about Justin Bieber on Flash Trash. Wait, there's a Justin Bieber movie?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Never say never.
I thought that was a song.
Yeah, and it's a movie.
Well, now's the time to crack out the wine.
I'm Murrah.
The sweet taste of
I'm-
release. Or
I'm
relief. Fuck.
Myra. Is that her name?
I think. Listen,
I was catching Pokemon and then I got lost.
you're a loser! A loser! Do you feel sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, you big baby. Baby want a bottle? A big dirt bottle?
I'm so scared.
Of Hank Hill?
Please, take me to the exit. MDB, go to the... what?
Does- MTP decided to go with
I'll
Myra.
keep your Pokemon healthy all the time.
You're a useful kid.
I like helpful Pokemon moves like Growl and Minimize.
I'm gonna go ahead and say one of those is way more useful than the other.
I like Growl. Those kinds of moves are my favorite.
You know she's a dumb little girl because there wasn't a U in that.
And there was a
What the
pause.
fuck's
before
wrong
the-
with her hair?
Maybe it's because she's lost in the cave and one of her like loops fell out.
Oh. And she's too stupid to take care of it?
I could hear barely out of the headphones as I was putting them back on. What the fuck's wrong with her hair?
Yeah, her hair's fucked up. You also missed a perfect opportunity for a loser. You're a loser.
Aw.
You look like you might just have the Pokemon I've been looking for. That's a girl.
He is a collector, so.
Yeah. In deep tunnels and caves, there are a couple of things you'll see you're sure to see. Zubat and Ruin Maniacs. I haven't seen either of those this cave.
Well,
Are
you're
there-
about to see one of them.
Are there Zubats in this cave?
I think so, but because you had the rappel up, it doesn't really.
Hector, Terry, and Rune Maniac. I didn't see his name.
Oh my god!
Gerald.
Is that Gible?
Gibble.
Gible. Cause we were
Holy
just
balls!
Okay.
She's a Kadabra!
Yeah, it's actually pretty badass. It's amazing that we're fighting a Gible, which God, I do not remember that Pokemon. That's a weird looking one.
It's a new one, yeah.
It's funny that it's called Gible, considering I was just quoting Hank Hill. You know?
Oh, Dale Gibble.
Yeah.
Joe Gribble?
Some of the best advice I've ever gotten on YouTube is that when really douchey comments are getting you down, just start reading every stupid comment in Dale Gribble's voice, and it becomes instantly hilarious.
So
So-
if you're interested in Gibble, it's a ground dragon type. It's considered pseudo legendary, I think.
Really?
Its final evolution is anyway, and you can find it in the second entrance for Wayward Cave because you can go down a floor in that one, and in the lower floor, Gibble's there.
So is this the equivalent of, like, Dratini?
Kind of.
Well,
Oh, I
it
like
completely
Dratini
wrecked
better.
Drifloon.
I like
Its final evolution, Garchomp, its strengths are its attack and speed. I believe it has 120 base attack, which is really friggin' strong.
Yeah, Jesus.
I feel like
Let me go double check that.
Garchomp.
Sorry?
I feel like I've heard of Garchomp.
Garchomp is used by the champion in this game.
I think I'm more familiar with Garchomp than I am Gible.
Okay,
gonna look up
Garchomp's base attack stat is 130.
So is it safe to say that Gibble's name is just Ground Nibble?
Yeah,
Nibble is part of it, yeah. It's a land shark Pokemon.
That's amazing.
Gibble may be a combination of Gobble or Ground and Nibble.
It's probably Gobble Nibble then.
Double affirmative, I guess.
Yeah. Double finger guns.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Man, I haven't watched that in forever. That's like one of my favorites.
You know, I still have to watch Cowboy Bebop.
I still haven't seen it either. I've been told 1,000 times it's amazing and I should watch it, and I know I
How about
should.
One Punch Man.
I don't watch modern animes, the thing.
How about you, Brandon?
Not really.
Yeah, the only
I
shit
think-
I watch is like old shit.
The last anime that I watched all the way through, watched it with my roommate, was Inuyasha. Yes.
Why?
That was our own choice.
Was it her decision?
We both watched it when we were young, so we decided to go back and watch the
Well,
entire
I watched
show.
some of it, but even I knew at the time it sucked.
Well, we'd seen like most of the show, and there was only one season we hadn't seen, which was the final season, so we decided to watch it all.
Okay, what's the main character's name again? Not Inuyasha the girl.
Kagome.
Kagome. She is an awful human being in that show.
They pretty much.
Literally
Yeah,
using this man as her slave, this demon man as her slave, and torturing him for comedic relief. It's kind of amazing.
We're also supposed to be starting one of the other shows by that same creator, Ron Mah.
Oh, Ranma, that was by the same creator?
Yes,
I had
Ranma
no-
and Inuyasha are voiced by the same a lot of the voices are the same, and the
But
art style is the same.
Was the show made by... Well, that's the thing. With
it was-
Inuyasha and Ranma being voiced by the same guy, the original English dub was not voiced by the same guy. It was only very late in it. But Ranma 1/2 is my favorite anime of all time.
Ron Mah, yeah, she made both. The writer made
Huh.
both. And she's the
Man,
artist and everything.
how the hell did they make Ranma 1/2, which was really enjoyable and fun and had good comedy moments and good fight scenes, and they make fucking Inuyasha, which is one long shit love story with some really bad action. I don't know how the hell that happened. Like, don't get me wrong, there's dumb shit in Ranma too, but overall it was pretty good. Alright, so did I... Yeah, I got healed, sweet. Well, this is a good opportunity to get some levels while I'm here. Nah. I can never remember this song, it just kind of peters out.
Mah-Dry, I just sent you profile shots of the 6 5Ds.
Good.
The 6.
All 6 of the 5. So wait, am I showing 5 or am I showing
all
6?
of them. All
You
of
can,
them.
you can show whichever ones you want. Like, you can have one of the twins interchange every time you show
okay,
it.
hold on. Wait, what's the unofficial one? Because if there are 5 of the 6, like, which one is not standard here?
The male twin. You'll know them when you see them.
Okay, the male twin will only come up on special occasions then. God, fuck.
No,
Brandon, your one stupid comment really ruined this episode for me in editing. Because I've got to do it now, because people are going to anticipate it.
but
It's,
this is gonna
it's
be
not like I can edit out you making that request.
But this is gonna be like the one episode I think of this entire series that I will go back and I'll watch it.
Yeah, but no one's gonna... Here's the thing. People are gonna like it. But the people who are gonna like it are the people who are already gonna watch. It's not gonna convince anyone new to watch, because they're gonna have no reason to watch it now if they haven't watched it before, because they've seen it in their timeline. And they don't know that there's all this editing 5-dick action.
Yeah, but if they see the previous episode and we're talking about the 5Ds, and then the next episode is called something like My Pride. What was it?
Abortion or something.
No,
Was it
abortion.
miscarriage? A miscarriage of justice?
Whoa. Mah-Dry. Before you continue, move the experience share onto someone else so you don't have to just be leveling My Pride.
Yeah, good idea. I should move it to Bronzor.
You call it like My Pride Miscarriage, but then the thumbnail picture, you could make it a picture
Have a
with
D
the
in it.
5Ds on it.
Just have a giant blur through the middle. A giant censored cock.
It was in items. Just scroll down all the way. So I'm still on Gible's page, and I don't know if you know this, but the French name for Gible is spelled Griknot. Does the name Griknot sound familiar to you?
Is that what Griknot's a reference to?
Yeah, Grignot is Gible's French name.
Is Griknot French?
It's supposed to be pronounced Grignot, but
Yeah,
we
but-
just always pronounce it Griknot.
Yeah, but the person on the forum.
Yeah, that's what his name is referenced
Yeah,
to.
but is he French?
No.
Oh, okay. I was
He
wondering.
was just looking at the names for Gible in other languages, and he said, "Hey, that looks pretty cool." And I don't think I'm making this up because I seem to remember in the name origins topic, that's what he wrote about, and I just kind of forgot about it.
Did I ever post on that thread?
I don't remember.
I've been missing a lot of threads recently just because I'm so busy with other things.
It's a pretty old one.
For those of you watching at home, check out the description to find the link to my personal forum where you can find all kinds of people talking about shit, about 2% of which actually watch the show anymore. Enjoy! Actually, the rate of people on the forum who actually watch the show has gone up, mostly because people who watch the show regularly have started going to the forum. And so the ratio has gotten better, because I haven't done a creepypasta in so fucking long. I still have a folder that has like a list of them to do, and I'll do them one day when I'm not so busy with other things.
Okay, here we go. I found it. His reasoning for naming himself Gricknot. I wanted a shiny Gible since my favorite Pokemon, I would put Pokemons, but Pokemon is singular and plural, is Gible/Garchomp. He traded me a shiny one, but it was French. It had a French name, Gricknot. Gricknot equals Gible. It had 3 or 4 IVs, shiny, and all this other cool shit. Blah, blah, blah. So, that's his
Blah blah blah.
reasoning.
Okay.
A really good show.
John Cena.
Why did that last get my throat all scratchy? What the hell?
Maybe you just
Yeah,
haven't
alcohol
done it
the other
enough.
day.
Well, I'm drinking right now, but it's still better than the other day when I went to go have some wine and I tried to answer your question at the same time because I'm a dumbass. So the fucking Pinot Noir went down my lung and into my air pipe. Oh, that hurt. That hurts
Your
so bad.
question 'cause I'm a dumbass.
I felt that in my chest for like 2 hours. Wine down the air pipe. Ah.
Yep. Her Pokemon are all, like her Pokemon is better than your Pokemon.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
Pokemon is better? Oh, right, because
Yeah.
it's one Pokemon. You're right. I was gonna call you dumb, but I realized I'm the dumb.
Her Pokemon is better, and it just is.
It is.
Kadabra
It's
just.
to be fair, Kadabra's really badass.
And
Not
it's
to
level
mention, it's
26.
standing up really well against all these Pokemon in the cave because
Yeah.
the ones that do kind of resist the Psychic type are also low on special defense. And then there's also Zubat.
So when I inevitably lead her out of here and I get something as a reward, can I reject her reward and say, how about you teach me how to heal my Pokemon between every fight instantly instead?
Why don't you just give me your fucking overpowered as shit Kadabra?
Yeah. And
Because
if you don't,
then it'd be
I'll
an
bring...
Alakazam, and she's not about that.
And if she doesn't give it to me, then I'll just like snap her neck and take it, because she's like a little girl, what's stopping me?
What if you asked her for her Alakazam, and she was like, I don't have an Alakazam? I'd be like, well, if you traded it to me, then
See, I
would
have this egg, and if I trade it to you, I can have an Alakazam, and you can have an egg to eat.
Now, you see... If
You're
you
trapped in this cave.
if you trade me the Kadabra, it'll be an Alakazam and I can trade it back to you, and it'll just be better. And then and then she does the trade, and I just don't give her the Alakazam back.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yay, Bronzor leveled.
Now it's as strong as that Bronzor.
Yay. I don't know, that one might still be better. You never know.
Probably is.
It probably has a better, what do they call them? Mood, attitude, what the fuck's it called?
Nature.
Nature.
Rules of nature.
Fuck you. I hate that song so much. Now the Kadabra's asleep, this battle is gonna last about a half an hour.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Same song, right?
Yeah. I want that to play when I get into battles in Pokemon. People
Now,
walk over to me and be like,
Brandon,
hey, I want a battle.
Brandon, I can make that happen if you started your Let's Play of Pokemon Gold again. I made the thumbnails for you.
Yeah.
You'll notice there's a common theme in every one of your thumbnails, as per your request.
Well, people will have to go and check that out.
Yeah, link to Brandon's channel in the description if you want to go over to his channel and tell him to continue his hilarious Let's Play of Pokemon Gold that hasn't had an episode in like
Let's Play?
2.5 years.
I heard Let's Play.
It's a Let's Play now. Let's Play with 5 Ds.
More talk about that egg in our inventory in conjunction with the term D.
And Let's Play. There's 3 of us. That makes like 3 Ds.
Yeah.
This is a 3D episode.
Now, if we
Fuck.
can only get Shally and Secret Fury in on another episode.
Humph, you're lost, aren't you? I'll guide you if you can beat me. No, you won't.
It's true, we won't.
Where am I? Am I lost? Who are you? Are you a Pokemon trainer?
Playing 20 questions, you're already down 4, so you got 16 to go.
Does that person have amnesia?
Yeah. The Dark
I mean,
Descent.
she does have a Psyduck, so...
The Dark Descent, yeah.
Yeah. The
Maybe
Lost
it's
LP.
Amnesia, the D Descent.
Fuck. Our show is terrible.
Or Amnesia, the DD for short.
What do you mean our show? This is your show.
Amnesia. Fuck.
Amnesia, the DD. So that's 3 more Ds.
I would say you guys are ruining from my show, but really I'm a big contributing factor here.
Yeah. See, and I can't ruin our show because we're not on our show. That's
Yeah.
Flash Trash.
That's right. This
And
Flash
that show
Trash is
ruins
bad.
itself.
You're right,
Unsubscribed.
Flash Trash is pretty bad. You're right.
It's not called
People
Flash
love it.
Trash for a reason, lol.
God, that hurt.
I was just editing like 8 episodes of Flash Trash earlier this week in a row, and I can tell you, Flash Trash sucks.
So good. I don't know why we don't just do that every single day of our entire lives.
They don't understand the pain behind the scenes. They only understand the pain on the screen,
bad.
which is only half the pain.
But I understand the concept of love.
Understand
Thank
the concept of love. Fuck you. So to anyone who didn't get the reference, Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Yeah.
Never played. Never played it.
I've never played it either. I just know some of the songs, and I've seen some of the gameplay and stuff.
I've seen gameplay from it too.
It looks fun.
I'm probably gonna stream Jet Set Radio Future sometime.
No, you won't.
Probably not.
See? I can tell the future.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Not
See,
that one.
I can see the future too, because I know in the future, Mo and I are going to be streaming some more Blood Bowl
Yeah.
2.
Yep.
And probably Dawn of War 2.
Yep. Maybe even come to Heroes 2 one day when you get that one. Whenever you catch a good
Yeah.
sale or something.
Yeah.
And
gotta-
in the future, it will be 6:08 p.m. CST.
I think that'll be true, yes.
Oh my God, I was right.
Yep. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. And in the future, I'm going to be the CEO of PewDiePie Canada.
I don't
thought
think
you
that
already
was
are.
true.
Right, that was
That
the
was the
past. Sorry, that was.
past, right?
I'm really good at reading the past.
You're good at that little thing called history.
Memory, thinking, remembering. Yeah. Actually, I'm not so good at that remembering part. I think I've proven that a lot of times over the show. So, could I technically just escape rope and she would still be with me?
No.
Aw, damn.
She's too dumb to grab onto the rope.
I was gonna say, I think I have more than one escape rope. I'm sure I can give her her own.
How does an escape rope work?
I don't know how the hell an escape rope works in real life. Like,
I want to know the technology behind it. You grab onto a rope, you spin around, fly up into the ceiling of the cave, and then you're outside.
It's like you make a lasso with it, but instead of the lasso grabbing onto things, it just turns into a propeller somehow, and then lets you fly up. And because that's where the light is coming from, like the cave is basically open, and there's light flooding into it that allows you to see.
Oh, so
So-
it's just like a canyon.
Kinda, yeah. So you would fly up and out of the cave.
Oh, well, I thought they were caves.
They kinda are.
well,
Well,
if
like
you
a canyon if it's open on the top.
or you make a lasso, and you spin it over your head like you're gonna throw it, so it's like a circle, and then you just lower it over your body, and it's a portal.
What you do is you
That-
spin it
that's
over
how you
your
think
head,
of rules.
and then you just drop it like around your head and your neck. You throw the other end up over some
Oh,
sort of rock, and
yeah.
then pull it until you die.
Yeah.
And then you respawn back outside of the cave.
Yeah.
You throw the rope over your Bowflex machine. Your wife and child are already dead in the other room, and your name is Chris Benoit.
And then
And,
and then you black or white out depending on the situation or game that you're
yeah,
in.
you depending on the series, yeah.
And then you end up outside the Pokemon Center.
Lose 3 superstar points. Man, this conversation really went to shit. I'm noticing it's probably a good time to end the episode now, but before we do, I want to get out of this cave, so I'm just gonna repel and bike around real quick. Oh, right, I can't bike with her.
You can just
No.
dash.
Remember
Yeah.
playing Amnesia and Chris Benoit?
Yes, I was gonna edit Chris Ben. Oh, there's a fight here. Okay,
Chris
well, we'll end the
Benoit.
episode here then. Yeah, I was originally, for anyone who doesn't know the story, Brandon, myself, and Callum all did Amnesia: The Dark Descent Let's Play like three and a half, maybe even 4 years ago, all in the room together, and we did it all in one day. Actually, I did a little bit before, and then like the second session was like most of the game, and that was one day. And it was great, and it was funny, and I was going to have Chris Benoit's face over the monster every time we saw it, and it was going to be amazing, and all the footage got corrupted, and I still don't know how.
Yep.
It's a shame. It's the only Let's Play we've ever completely lost. It's a shame,
Yep.
because it was going to be pretty funny.
It
Anyway,
was
I'm going to end the episode here. So, thank everybody for watching. Next episode is going to occur sometime in the near future, probably. And on the next episode, we're going to finish off this cave, and then probably go back into the cave through the other entrance. Or maybe go to town. Fuck if I know. Until next time, have a nice day.
Yep.
You're gonna go to town on the cave and ruin its entire life.
5Ds.
Da, 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 da.